And of course, just as the episode begins, new powers have been learned. Yeah, a little transfer feature there. And if these letters would...
Alright.
Can you disappear, please? This is weird. Is this a permanent thing, or... I don't even know. Let's just go on through the episode and see if it disappears. So, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Smiling Dreadfort, and welcome back to some more Marvel Ultimate Alliance for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So, oh, there it goes. Now it disappears. So, in our last episode, we completed the prologue in the Helicarrier by defeating the Winter Soldier and his sidekick. Yes, I'm saying sidekick. Radioactive Man. Well, radioactive man. There's nothing else I can explain to him. And defeated one of the most notorious dragons in Marvel history. The Fin Fang Foom. So masculine and so disgusting. Anyway, today we're going to be exploring our new headquarters, seeing as the old one got blown up by Dr. Doom and his band of lackeys. So it makes sense that we're here. But before we go on, I just want to show you guys all this, which I probably just said. I'm an idiot. I'm doing the recording right now, guys. I'm sorry. So I can't remember what I was saying earlier, but yeah, I have a new party here. I got Human Torch, Elektra, Wolverine, and of course Iron Man, being his headquarters and all, so it makes sense.
Alright.
So here's what I'm going to show you guys. So in the headquarters, at the end of every single mission, quote-unquote, you can actually talk to these guys. You got Nick Fury here, and you got Black Widow here. And with some of these characters, you can actually initiate certain dialogues, kind of like Captain America and Winter Soldier back in the Helicarrier. So, for example, bring Elektra over to Black Widow. Well, hold on a sec.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury.
Yeah, we know.
Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the Super Soldier Serum.
What's suspicious about that?
Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the Super Soldier project.
Really? Huh, kinda seems like his thing. Well, what do you want us to do?
Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
Thanks for that, Blackie. First things first.
You are quite well.
Yeah. It also crossed my mind that you had to initiate this twice in order to get the special dialogue. So, let's try this again, shall we?
Hello, Elektra. I didn't think you'd make it.
I can't let you have all the fun, Black Widow.
Ooh. Snap. Alright then. And then once you enter the actual dialogue, you got a couple options. Obviously there's the end ones, in case you are done talking to her. Then you got a couple options. In this case, how'd you become Nick Fury's second in command?
The offer was initially made after a S.H.I.E.L.D. operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Belova.
The other Black Widow? I didn't even know there was another Black Widow. Yep, learn things every day.
Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent.
Of course he can. How else would he get the Avengers to fight together? And it also reminds me, I need to look up more Marvel information. Because I've initiated these millions of times throughout my multiple playthroughs as a kid, and yet never once have I looked up or had the decency to actually check out this whole thing so it makes more sense. But hey, I was a kid. What are you gonna do? Anyway, what is the Omega base?
It is a huge mobile S.H.I.E.L.D. research facility that is several stories tall.
A mobile lab?
Yes. It is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments.
Like the Super Soldier Project. Or maybe that whole Gamma incident with Hulky Boy? Never mind. Let's go. Thanks for the information.
Welcome.
Yay! Hey, Colonel Fury. How are you, buddy? What's up?
It's good to see you. Welcome to the team.
Hello, Colonel Fury. Are we officially a team?
Yes. We're a S.H.I.E.L.D. task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage.
Which country does S.H.I.E.L.D. belong to?
S.H.I.E.L.D. is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone.
What? Okay, so it's a methodless yes and no question answer ordeal. Okay. So, why are we based in Stark Tower?
With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities.
It's the logical choice. That's everything we'll need. Maybe even a certain... Actually, no, you know what? I'm not gonna make that joke. Not again. Not gonna get this video banned. Not gonna make the same joke. Sorry, people.
Exactly. Well, I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and S.H.I.E.L.D. recently had a falling out.
Really? Why is that? Last time I checked, Tony was a part of the Avengers, and thus being you think he would cooperate with S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm interested with all this. What's going on, Fury? Tell me! There are troubles between S.H.I.E.L.D. and Stark Industries? Why? I thought you guys were best buddies.
Yes. Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic.
I see where this is going. What did you do?
S.H.I.E.L.D. tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions.
Billions of dollars? Ay. Well, actually, that doesn't kind of surprise me. I mean, he is the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist. Ugh, try saying that 5 times fast. So it makes sense that that wouldn't actually bug him as much.
Anytime.
But what interests me the most is the fact that in the... what's it? Well, he creates his own suits, right? You know, fighting crime and evil. He's developing weapons for himself, and yet he refuses to do them for others. Am I the only one who's confused by this? Or is it just me? It's probably just me. Oh well. Alright. Remember this guy? From Avengers, Age of Ultron? Ultron 2? You don't? Yeah, me neither. I never saw the movie, and I still want to. Let's talk to him.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the S.H.I.E.L.D. database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me?
I'll be sure to ask Black Widow next time I see her. So, for any of these Marvel newbies who do not know a single thing about it, what is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage, and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world.
S.H.I.E.L.D. protects the world.
Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, S.H.I.E.L.D. is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population.
Then how come ISIS is still a thing? You would think, considering how many people they've killed, they would be on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s hit list. I'm just saying, people. Come on. So, who are the Masters of Evil?
That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains.
Okay then, wise guy. Who's in this latest version of the group? We know Dr. Doom's a leader, and we know that well, you guys don't, but I know a lot of people are involved from this game in that group. So, fill us in. What's going on? Who are they?
Dr. Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo.
Alright, Ultron, you know who that is. As for Baron Mordo, I don't know if this is correct, but I believe he is an enemy to Doctor Strange. Well, I can't say for certain, based on, you know, I haven't seen any true encounters, but we'll figure it out eventually. We'll figure it out. Also, again, for any Marvel newbies, I cannot talk today. Who is Doctor Doom? Although anyone should know this by now, even if you're not a Marvel guy.
Victor Von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world.
Yeesh. Over dramatic much?
A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler.
So in other words, became the Kim Jong-il of Latveria. Interesting. Now, what can you tell us about Black Widow? There's something up with that woman, and I want to find out.
The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining S.H.I.E.L.D, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative.
Do you think she can be trusted?
There is nothing on her S.H.I.E.L.D record to indicate otherwise. Why do you ask?
No reason. Just... at least not just yet. We'll get back to you on that eventually. Thank you, Vision, Mr. Supercomputer Awesomeness Extreme.
I am glad to be of assistance.
I bet you are. Our objectives have been updated. The electronic secrets. We gotta talk back to the Black Widow. But before we do that, I'm gonna change my team up a bit. I know I just changed it up, but there is another certain dialogue option with her that... well, I think it's better just to show it off. Deadpool, you're coming back.
Deadpool.
And you know what? Since we're here, we unlocked this yesterday, so, Ultimate. A new costume. Which doesn't really change that much. Maybe darker red and black, but nothing too big. It's interesting to say at least, I'll admit that much.
Hey! Let's go punch somebody!
Let's go punch somebody. Classic Deadpool. Classic Deadpool. Tip, if a hero has full health or energy, the orb will be passed down. Oh. Didn't get to read that in time. And, why is Deadpool's icon show that of a man without a mask, and yet he's wearing a mask? Is anyone else bugged by that? I'm just wondering. And what are you doing over here now? You know, whatever. Let's just talk.
Hello, Deadpool. Welcome to the team.
Oh, here it goes.
Ah! How I have missed you, mon petit chapeau! Let us run away and live a carefree life someplace exotic, like Pittsburgh.
But because, well, compared to other places, Pittsburgh is now exotic. No offense to any of you guys that live in Pittsburgh, I didn't mean to offend you, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure France is a lot more exotic. But you know what, I've said too much. The Vision needs the decryption module.
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
We will. Thanks for the information, Black Widow.
You are quite welcome.
And maybe next time, you and I can have a little date. Ugh. And so far we made it up to this point in time, where my video cramped out on me. Thank the Lord it has not yet. And I hope to keep it this way for the rest of this session. Yes, I said session. I'm gonna be a lot longer than half an hour now. So yay to you guys! Let's talk. Here's your decryption module.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the S.H.I.E.L.D database.
Anytime, brother. Thank you, Vision.
I am glad to be of assistance.
I bet you are. And just like that, electronic secrets. Complete. And now Mr. Hank Pym, the Ant-Man, or Giant Man, depending on which form you look at him as. Let's talk, Mr. Science Guy. Bill Nye.
Hi, my name's Hank Pym. Dr. Hank Pym.
Oh, we know, Ant-Man. Hello, it's good to see you.
I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
It'd be my pleasure, Dr. Pym. For a price of 2 million golden coins. But no, we'll do it for free. What have you been up to, Hank?
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet. But then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how.
Well, you certainly got that. I mean, not compared to me, but, you know... You're alright. You're alright.
Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day.
Yeah, enough about you. What about this Omega Base? Or have you ever seen or been to the Omega Base, Mr. Pym?
Oh yeah, well that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility.
You seem to mention your cybernetic helmet a lot. I'm starting to see a pattern here. What projects are going on there?
I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs. And I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug.
Thanks, Hank. I'll be back with your cybernetic helmet.
Come back anytime. We're always open.
We're always open. You're not a store clerk. Just saying that out there. Anyway, you better have your money by the time I get back, or otherwise I'll kill you! Okay, sorry. A little too gory Deadpool logic there. Alright. And before we go talk on to our friend Wingfoot... I'm stuck. Okay. Let's get around here. If we come up here... you may have noticed a couple of these around the facility. Use the training simulator. Comic missions. Oh, these ones are actually locked right off the bat. Defeat Curse, Lizard, Piebox, Super Scroll, Thunderbolt. Basically what these are little side missions where you can rack up some money, level ups. They're basically what they are, training simulators, but they're a lot of fun, and frankly they give you a lot of rewards. As you can see, there's also a bunch of locked ones. We'll be unlocking one of these soon enough, and I'll show you what it is when it happens. Or, I don't know, depending on how this works. But there you go, if you want to train, then just go over there. Now you just gotta walk over here. What about the one by the Vision? Which one is that? Please refresh my memory. The trivia game. Let's do this. Let's wait a little bit. The Fantastic Four have their headquarters in what building? Baxter Building. Oh yeah, you got a little EXP for us. Peter Parker works as a photographer for the Daily Bugle. Yay! Thor has 2 war ghosts to pull his chariot. They are named... I'm not gonna answer that. I don't want to lose my EXP chances. And I believe they are only 1 chance things, so I'm not gonna risk that. Also, this episode would be way too long if I did. Review computer. Alright, this is the big money stuff. Movies, artwork, comics, stats, helps, and tips. Mainly the comics are my favorite part of this, and artwork. Where? Of course, you get to view all this stuff. The good old comic pictures. It'll also be my main source of... No, not... What was I gonna say? It'll be my main source for thumbnails. So we can save us the issue. Alright, but I think we've talked long enough around here. Let's go talk to Mr. Wingfoot. Now, where is Wingfoot, you may ask? Well, we need to go over here first. Jump over the table. Jump down. Whee! Okay, I'm done. There's also a little book, sketchbook. New concept artwork available in the review library. Oh, by the way, I may or may not get all those artwork stuff. I've never been a home collector for this game. Just a little warning out there. Talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. Let's go.
Wyatt, old buddy, what the heck are you doing here?
Tony Stark gave me a call and asked if I wanted to help the team out. You know me. Never wanted to turn down a chance for some adventure.
I hear you. Hey, what do you say later on we sneak a few friends in here and have a little party? It'd be a crime to let an awesome view like this go to waste.
Johnny, you haven't changed since we were roomies in college.
Oh, I've changed. Chicks dig me even more now.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on a mission.
First of all, we know who you are. We just talked. Secondly, why did this just get initiated? Wyatt, we need a favor, and you're the only one we can ask.
Sure. What do you need?
We found a laptop computer on the Hellcarrier. Could you discreetly find someone to see what's on it?
Discreetly? As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
Thanks, my, wingman. Alright, so take us to the Omega Base? Not yet. Who will come and look at this laptop of yours?
There's a hacker I know. He's kind of an oddball, but I think he's up to the challenge. If you don't mind me asking, whose laptop is this?
It might belong to the Black Widow herself.
So, you think Natasha's up to something, eh? Maybe working for the other team.
We don't want to say anything until we know what's on that laptop. So how come you're driving the Quinjet of all people?
Stark needed a pilot, and he knows I've flown for the Fantastic Four. So I guess he figured I had the skills.
How do you know the Fantastic Four? We just talked to Johnny, but I guess this makes sense. How did you guys meet? Because I have never heard of your face before.
I was roommates with Johnny Storm back in college. He introduced me to the group, and after a while, they started inviting me on missions.
Go figure. And finally, what is the Quinjet, my friend?
It's a high-tech jet developed by Stark's company. It's usually used by the Avengers.
What's it got for equipment?
It's undetectable to radar, can take off and land itself. Heck, it'll even dial the phone for you. Plus, it's got the latest in jet engine technology. This thing will get you around the world in no time.
That sounds like a fortune to be cost. Alright now, I've spent enough time on this. Take us to the Omega Base, Wingfoot. Menu, are you sure you wish to start the Omega Base mission? Let's go. And by the way, if you are unprepared for this, well, you better do a little save up. But we're ready. Let's go.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega Base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega Base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D's the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Oh, please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.